First of all, I'm very excited to be here today. So I don't know, Nuri, if I go too fast, just give me a sign. But okay, he's already says tonight. So yeah, I'm really proud, and I'm not saying it because I'm today here in Orga Belarbi, in the new building of Noureddin, but I'm really proud to be part of Orga Belarbi. I'm working for more than 12 years now together with Nouri, and I really follow his steps. So I think a lot what I'm saying today will not be so strange for you all, because we're all from the same Orga. We are like family. Now, I'm also very excited because I see here some faces, or I see names from people that I already also know from the parties. And and that is the nice thing from LR. We learn from each other and we teach each other. And that is also why I'm so excited today here to share my story. If you really like, are you excited? Just let me know in the chat. Are you excited? Do you want to know my story? Do you want to know some tips? Yeah, I see some dancing here. So I think, yeah, you are ready for it. So if all is good, I'm going to share my PowerPoint with you all. And so you don't only hear me, but you also gonna see some things. So yeah, my name is Monica Gerbels, and yeah, like Dirk said, thank you, Dirk, for your nice words. He's also became a friend during the last years, especially with my husband Tony. They like to drink Long Island iced tea a lot. And yeah, also that I really enjoy, that we are all one big happy family. So tell a little bit about my story. How did everything start? My story started 12 years ago. And why did I start with LR? I had a divorce. And from my divorce, I get financial problems. I was married for about 12 years. And after 12 years, my marriage was finished. And yeah, in my marriage, I had a lot of money. I earned a lot, not me, but my ex-husband earned a lot. And when when the divorce was finished, I had nothing anymore, but really nothing anymore. I didn't have any house anymore. On the end of the month, I had months, but no money anymore. And it was really difficult every month to have food on the table. If people say to me that money don't makes you happy, that's true, because I was married and I had a lot of money, but I was not happy. But after my divorce, I had no money and I was really sad. So it means not having money means that you won't mean that you are happy or that you are satisfied, but not having money also doesn't mean that you are happy. So I learned that it's easier to be unhappy with a lot of money. So I was looking for a solution. I worked in Adecco, and Adecco is an HR company. It gives people a job. And in that job, I earned good money, okay money. I had a car. But on the end of the month, when everything was paid, there was nothing less. Also, I like to travel. I didn't have any money to travel anymore after my divorce. I wanted to again a house. I didn't have any house anymore. I had to rent. And yeah, that all cost a lot of money. And on the end of the month, when everything was paid, there was no money, and I had to find a solution. So I first go and work, for example, in a bakery. I worked in a bakery in the weekends. So after my job during the week, I go, yeah, sell bread and yeah, cook. You understand what I mean? The nice thing to eat. I was selling it, but that was very hard, because when you work during the week and then in the weekends, you had to stand up at 5 o'clock in the morning, go to work in the bakery till 4, 5 in the afternoon, then come back, eat a little bit. I was really tired, so it was a little bit sleeping, and then Sunday again work, Monday work again on my normally job. So there I had a little bit more money than before, but I didn't have any time less. So I thought, you had a divorce, you are now married with a man that you really love. So if you want to keep this man, you need time. And that was not healthy also for the relation, but it was also not healthy for me as a person, for my health. It was not good. It was not healthy. And I said to myself, this is not a long time solution, because I did this life for 7 years. I'm divorced now. I was divorced 7 years before I get a new LR. So 7 years, I did 2 jobs. And I'm going to say you very honest, this is not a story. I end after 7 years with the same amount of money what I start. And that was 0. I had nothing. Everything was paid. I had a little bit extra money to do, yeah, to go sometimes, not even always when I want, but sometimes to go and eat something and do a little bit extra, but no lifestyle. So there I was looking, and I said, okay, what are other solutions? What can I do to change my life? And I get in contact with my neighbor, and my neighbor, she was not an LR partner. She went to a business presentation from somebody, and she said to me, Monica, I went to a business presentation. I really don't believe what they say, but maybe you must listen. I said, yeah, but why must I listen? Because you don't believe in it. Why should I believe in it? And she says, yeah, but you are better they are talking about products and about selling and about making a team. I don't have any experience with this. Maybe this is something for you. So I was curious, and I thought, yeah, I want to know what this is. So the first thing I did when I came home, I searched on the internet, like everybody. So I did LR Health and Beauty. I go in Google. And the first things I saw was pyramid. I said, oh, what is this? Yeah. I said, I think this is illegal. This is not good. It doesn't sound that this is a good way to earn money. And but something in me I can't explain. I wanted to know more. I saw that also there were people that had results, and I was thinking, I want to know more about it. So I contacted the company. So I was one of the persons who contacted the company direct. And I asked for more information. I said, I want to know how this works. How is this working? And they sent me a person to contact me. And this person says to me, yeah, it works like this, and you can come to me to hear how this business is running. And I said, huh? No, 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 no. I'm not going to your home to listen how this business is going. I want that you are coming to my home to explain. So I said to her, if you not come at my place and explain how it goes, then I'm not coming. Yeah. So there she did one good thing. Maybe there are partners who say now, yeah, but I'm not driving to this place because they have to come to my home. But I was one of the people who said, if you're not driving to my home, I'm not listening. So, and then the person wouldn't have a vice president now in her orga. So what I mean with this is, maybe for some people, this is a good thing to know, because we all think that it needs to be easy. When it's not on a plate and not everybody brings you what you want, then you say, I don't want. But then the person wouldn't have a vice president. Yeah. And I wouldn't be in Orga Belarbi. So I just want to, this is my real story. So I she did the presentation. She told me about how to make money, what is the possibilities. And like she came home, I let her out the door because I didn't sign in. I didn't sign. I thought, yeah, you talking about cars, you talking about big money. I really don't believe all these things, what you are saying here. It was too much blah, blah for me. I really like down to earth. My father, he has his own company, and he always said to me, Monica, when it sounds too good to be true, then it's not good. So this sounded too good to be true. So the first thing I thought, that is not good. This is not good. That was something that what my parents told me before when I was young. So, okay, then a few days went by, and it didn't go out of my head. So the same thing as my neighbor was talking to me, and I couldn't let it go. Also here, after the business presentation, there was something. I was curious. Again, I was curious. I thought, listen, they sell products that I use every day. I brush my teeth, I wash my hair, I go in the douche. That is things that I do every day. The only thing is I use now products from another company. That's the only thing. And I thought, if it's only the half of what they are telling here that is true, whoa, this can change my life. So what I did was, at that time, I didn't have any money. And maybe, I don't know if even Nouri knows this, but maybe for some people this is a shock, but also an honest story. I didn't have the money. And I said to Tony, that's my husband, I said to him, Tony, listen, I want to start, but you know me. If I want to do something, I don't gonna start with a small package. I'm not gonna do this. If I do something, I decide and I want to go through. I want to go full in. And my husband said to me, Monica, you do whatever you want, but make sure next month the bills are still coming. Make sure that there is money to pay the bills. What I did, maybe I'm not proud of it, but it's the honest story. I took my visa and I took the amount that I needed to pay for my packages with the visa. In that time, like I said, I didn't have the money to pay my packages. So I thought with myself, because I promised my husband that we didn't gonna have problems the month afterwards. And I said to him, I will work my ass off that we don't gonna have problems. So that was my promise to him. And often I think that was my best. I was in a shit situation I didn't have any money. I had a lot of stress every month because I didn't have any money. But because I made the stress more stress, because I needed to pay the package, that was the best beginning that I could have. Because there was pressure, there was the thing I needed to do it. It was not, I'm gonna try, because a lot of people gonna try, yeah? And if one thing is not working in our business, is trying. You have to do this. So my first month, I didn't know anything about network marketing. There was no, at that time, there was no Nuri. There was not education. There was not the coachings that we have now every week, and yeah, all the several coachings that we have. We didn't have this. So what did I do? I started to talk about my products. That was the only thing that I could do, because how the business worked, I didn't know. So what I did was, I said to my mother, I said to my sister, I said to my best friend, here, these are my products. Please tell me what you think about my products. And if you want to support me, yeah, then buy the products that you normally use in your bathroom and buy them with me. So you have to know my mother. If you think that I'm a person who has a big attitude and strong woman, my mother is 10 times worse than me. Yeah. So she said, no, 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 I'm not doing all these things. I said, yeah, but listen, mother, this is important for me. Yeah. And that was the first time, and we're going to talk about it later. It was the first time that I really also saw my mother looking at me from, whoa, she really means this. It is not something she wants to try. My mother felt that I was serious about this. So okay, I think I'm back unmuted. So I talked to everybody that I knew in my own environment. I talked about my products. That was the only thing I could do. I didn't know how to do a business presentation. I didn't have the example at that moment. So okay, I talked about my products, and there something happened. There was somebody who visited our home. And they saw our products in the living room. And they said to me, huh? What are you doing? They saw my products. There were some products out, and there was my box. And they said, what are you doing? I said, yes, I have to tell you something. And we were sitting in the garden. And I said, I'm going to show you my products. I'm going to show you, yeah, you know, we have our business presentation at the welcomes map we have. And I took everything what I had, and I started to show. And there was my first business presentation without I even know how to do this. Yeah. She asked me, and how are you going to make money? I said, I don't know till now, but we will work it out. We will see how it goes. And she went out. This is so funny when I say it now, but she went at home. She buy a big package. And she went in the car and she said, what did I do? Now we are foolish with two. Because two person who don't know how this business is working. And I said, but yeah, we're going to do the both of us, and we're going to make the best out of it. And that week again, I make a new partner. Just by being enthusiastic, by being let's see, I talked about the things that I already know, and that was my products. And I told them, listen, I have here, I took my business presentation and I wrote it a lot. I studied on my own, and there I started to tell what I saw in the business presentation. And maybe for a few of you all, this is a good lesson, because we all wait for the perfect person to show us the way. But when I started, there was no education. I remember my first invitation for a presentation, they said to me, yeah, you're gonna meet other people. And I was waiting in the room. I thought, where are all these people here? And these meetings were with two people. That was the meeting of the month, was this. And there were two people. And that was without me, without me, two people. And I was there and my new partner was there. And that was my start. That was my beginning. And from the first full month, I get junior manager. It was a little bit similar, I think, now with the points in Germany at that time when we started. And that is how how everything started. And I learned Nouri after 1 year. Nouri started to give education at Orga, and there we get to develop. But before that, Nouri came without education, without coaching, with a full-time job. I became Orga leader. So what is important to know is you don't have to know everything. You just have to start with what you already know. That is the most important thing. And with this, you already can become Orga leader. You all can be this. Yes. Okay. This is a little bit how everything started. Now, the development is that after 1 year, I became Orga leader. And I'm not going to say when I became bronze, silver, gold. That is not the most important thing. Let's say I'm vice president now after 12 years. And maybe this is also good for some people, because sometimes you see people, they are very fast in qualifications. You have people who are vice president now in 3 years or 4 years, and that is very good. But you see, I'm 12 years in the company, and everybody takes his own time. Everybody is doing it the way that he or she wants to do it. And that is important, that you understand that when you start to do this, and maybe it's good now to go to the next slide. When you start to do this, a lot of people think it is like a sprint. When you start to run, I hope that you understand, but when you start to run, a lot of people think it's a sprint. I go and run for 1,000 meters, and then, I'm on the finish. This is not how NR works. This is a marathon. When you start here, when you go into it, then you need to go on and on and on and on till you are on the level that you want to be. And that is, for the most of the people, is this often the hardest thing in our business. That what they expect is not the same as how the business is going. Nobody says in our business, or you understand wrong. Nobody says in our business that you're going to be rich in 1 year. Nobody says this. And often people, when they get 5 no's, 10 no's, 20 no's, 50 no's, they say, I quit. I really can't understand. When you do something, which job that you are doing, you need to become expert. You need to become the best. And that is the same in our business. It's important that you understand when you start in this, that you need to take the steps. It is step by step to become successful. Are you interested to hear more? Do you want to know how I work? Do you want to know what is important to become successful? Let me know into the chat. I don't know if I see the chat here, but yes, please. Okay. You may be enthusiastic. It's allowed. It's allowed. You may be enthusiastic. It's no problem. Okay. So yeah, the first thing what I find is important, and it's important when you start, and also in every level that you are now. Are you junior manager? Are you manager? Are you junior team leader? Are you org leader? Are you silver, bronze, gold, whatever title that you are? It's the same every time as when you start. When you start, it's important that you sit down and that you really take time to write down what you don't want anymore. It is really so nice when you put it on a paper, and when you can take a pen, and every time when you have your goal, that you can do it out and you say, wow, it's away, it's away, it's away. Yeah, I remember the first time Tony and I, when we were together in our first part, I didn't want to tell all the story, but we didn't have any money, and we were working in the same factory when we get to know each other. And that factory closed. So at the same time, both of us, we didn't have any money, lost our job. And I had in my head, I never want that anybody fires me anymore. I don't want this anymore. It was not that they fired me because it was not good. They fired me because the factory was closing. And I remember when I was working with Adecco, the HR company, the moment that I could say to my boss, I'm gonna fire you, that was so magical. It was magical. The moment that Tony went the last day to his job, he was working for DAF Trucks, and he made the last photo from when he was clicking out. Oh, that was so emotional for me that I say, wow, we worked so hard to be independent, to have the freedom. And one of the things was, I don't want that anyone can fire me anymore. If I want to decide, I want to decide if I stay somewhere or not. That was one of the things, and there were a lot of things, but it's important. Write down what you don't want anymore. What are you really puke about? What you really say, bah, I don't want this anymore. And a lot of people here, they know this. I know for 100% sure that Nouri talks about this. I'm 100% sure. But a lot of people don't do this. And this is so important, because this is the fuel for your future. Then what's next to it is that you need to write down what you want. What makes you happy? What are the things that you say, they give me a smile. They make that I want to go on. What are your goals? Because on moments that it goes, when it's hard, that are the moments when you have this before you, and when it's very, very clear, then you do more than somebody else. And that is the difference. The difference between successful and not successful is the person who is successful, he goes on where somebody else is stopping. When somebody who is not successful say, yeah, but I'm tired, and tomorrow morning at 6 o'clock, I need to go out of bed. I'm gonna say you something. When I was working in my first years, and you all have the leader as Nouri for you, you know he likes to party. So it means when we were in Grobendonk and we get meeting, it was always late. Yeah, sometimes it was 2 o'clock, 1 o'clock when we came home. And in the morning at 7 o'clock, I needed to go back to my job. So yeah, hey, you need to choose your heart. You need to choose your heart. Did somebody once told you this? If you work till 65 years for 1,500 euros, 2,000 euros, for some days off on a year, here in Belgium is 21, 28 days that you have off on a year, then I like to work hard and also, yeah, maybe some days that it's really, really rough, but for my freedom. Okay, this is also hard, but this is hard to work for your freedom. So it's important for you to make your decision. And I know that we are here now with 67 people. I know because I also needed time. And I know that there are some people who will not understand what I'm talking about today, but you will understand after some time when your time is ready. But you have to make the decision. You have to make the decision. And I don't mean, yeah, I'm going to do LR. No, you're going to have to make the decision that you go 100%, 200% for LR. That will also mean that you have to make decisions that are not always easy. And maybe you think, yeah, Monica, I don't like you anymore. I go out of the meeting now. No, I like you all. I hope that you really understand what I mean here, but you need to make the decision. There's a lot of people who go with one foot, they say yes, and with the other foot, they say no. Yeah, I'm not going to do the things that are necessary. If you say I make the decision, then you need to make the decision every day, and not when you like it, but all the days. Yeah, you take the decision to do it 100%. And your goals will give you the focus to do it right. Yeah, when you have your goals, when you know this I don't like anymore, I don't want this and I want this, and you keep focusing on it. Yeah, just try it. Yeah, if I do this now, I do this. The only person that I see now is Dirk. The only. Yeah, I don't see Faisa. Faisa is not on thing, but I see her screen here. I see Anja, Anja van Wagner. I see here, but I see her when I do this. But when I do this, I only see Dirk. Yeah, I only see Dirk. And that is when you make your decision, when you have full focus for your business, then you make the right decisions to choose for success. And that is so important. Now, what is the next thing? What is important when you start here and when you want to develop a nice business with LR? That is, make appointments with your family and friends. And I already told you a little bit with my start with my mother. Yeah, but it's important with your husband or with your wife. Make appointments with them. Maybe you didn't do this till now. Yeah, and because when you make the decision, that means family is first, always. Yeah, family is first. But it doesn't mean that you have to take your family as an excuse. Do you understand what I mean? Yeah, I have a birthday party and I can't come. Yeah, I have a birthday party. I'm on holiday, yeah, with my family, and I can't do business presentations. Yeah, I'm on holiday and I can't make any appointments. Yeah, that is all excuses. Now you are using your family as an excuse, and that is not nice. Yeah, I mean, with family first, when you take the moments from quality time, you take 100% quality time with your family. But it doesn't mean when you are a whole day with your family that it's a whole day quality time. You really know that is not true. It's better sometimes to have 3 hours that you say, this is family quality time. Nobody is interfering in this. This is my quality time with my family. But when you have all the time family first and you not take time for your business, you will not grow. So it means, of course, family first, people who have their company and their business and their job, that needs to be done. But then there needs to be LR. That is the third thing. Like I say, a lot of people, they gonna take a lot of extra things. They're gonna say, yeah, but I also have my hobby and I have the football for my children. Yeah, that is not how it goes, my friends. Yeah, you really have to understand family first when it's the quality time. Yeah, that is very important when it's quality time. When you use your family as an excuse, no go, not good. Second thing is your job, your company. And the third thing is that you say, okay, I have LR. And then it's important there to tell your family and friends that you really decided that this is important for you, why you want that this works for you. That is really important, because if now, I'm going to give you an example. In the beginning, my sister called me and she says, Monica, we have here a party with the family and you need to be here Saturday. And in the beginning, she said to me like this, and I said, yeah, but I can't be there. We have a meeting from LA. Yeah, but she said, yeah, that's a family party. You need to be here. I said, that is not possible. I have a meeting from LA. I need to be there. Yeah. I learned that it's better to make appointments before. So what I did afterwards, I said to her, listen, you have to understand, this is important for me. This is my business. This is not a hobby. This is not a little bit extra money. I want that this works. I want to make freedom with this company. So she said to me, what does this mean? I said, what does this mean is that if you want to organize something, you have to ask me, Monica, is this possible for you? Because otherwise, sometimes I will have to say, no, this is not possible, or I'm coming later, or it will need to be the day after, but it's not possible to do it always when you want. You need to understand that this is serious. This is my business. So I say the same to all my friends. I say to them, listen, you know my story, you know I had hard times, but I want to look to the future and I want to work for freedom. And I want, when we are together, that we have really quality time, but it won't be like before, that I will be free every evening. That is not possible. I'm working on my business. Yeah. And I'm going to say you will have people who will understand, and you will have people who won't understand, but the right people will understand. I have friends that supported me from the first moment. And she said to me, Monica, go on, you will reach your goal. And I remember the first time, I'm a little bit emotional when I'm going to say it now, but the first time that I could invite her and say, come on, you go with me to Portugal and I pay for you. Because that was so special, because she supported me from the first moment. But I also lost people that I thought that were friends. But maybe you know the story about the chicken and the big birds. I don't know what the English word is. In Belgium, in Flemish, it's arend. Yeah, it's the big birds. But people who think small are little birds, and they all want to be all queued together. They want that you stay there. But there is not the freedom. Yeah. So when you make decisions, I don't say quit your family, quit your friends, but I say that you have to understand when you make decisions that also will have, how is the English word? Yeah, now Tony is not with me to explain, but you will also have, you will see results of it. And there will be results that is really positive, but there will always also be results where you will see that there are people that you thought that were friends, but they were not really friends. They were just there that you would stay a little bird. Yeah. So make appointment with family and friends, tell them why this is so important for you, and then go for your dreams. Go and do the things that is necessary to achieve your goals. So people will give you advices, all kind of people, and there will be people who have, yeah, they really mean it good, yeah, but they don't know our business. And you will have people who give you advice, but they want to keep you small. Yeah, that is with everybody. There will probably some people here who will say, yeah, that is my brother. Yeah, that's my sister. Yeah, that's my neighbor. Yeah, that is somebody on my work. Yeah, we all have these people in our neighborhood. But also here you decide what you're going to do with this. I remember when I started and I said to the first people around me, there were some people, like I said, the person who was visiting me, she went with me, but there were also a lot of people, but really a lot that I knew. And the first thing when I put my names list and I put these names on and I thought, yes, we're gonna work together. We're gonna have fun together. And that were the persons who say no. They say, yeah, no. That is not good. That is this, that is that. And they all had to give me advice. Yeah. And you need to remember that you need to keep your focus. Yeah. You need to keep your focus on your goal, and you have to close your ears. Only when there is good news and somebody saying, yes, I'm going to start with you, then you may hear. Yeah. And the other things, don't listen and just focus on the things that are important and that are your goals. That is the most important thing. So what can you do? What can you do? Choose 5 stars who will lift you up. Yeah, 5 stars who will say to you when you think, how must I say it? But you have, when there are people in, maybe now your brother, your sister, your mother, your father are not the people who will lift you up. That are the people maybe now in your neighborhood who gonna say, listen, I'm gonna see who's still in for saying another name. Listen, Alisa, yeah, I knew it, yeah, stop with this business. It's not gonna bring you a lot of money, yeah, I knew it, but I don't want it to, I don't want it to disappoint you. I understand, yeah, do something else. That is not what gonna give you your goals, yeah, it's not how you're gonna achieve your goals. So it's important, find 5 people where you can work with. Find 5 people where you can speak to, that you can say, hey, when I'm feeling down, don't say that I need to quit. Say to me that I have to push harder. And I remember that when my husband here in the beginning, he let me do, but it was not that he was a big fan from LR in the beginning, yeah. But the moment that he started to see that this was really important for me, that it was not a play, it was not a hobby, but it was really to change our life, there he started to change also in his behavior. And we were talking to each other, and I said to him, you really need to push me. You really need, when I say I am tired, then you need to say, go on, go on, go on. And I said the same with some friends. One of the friends I told you who supported me, I say the same. Yeah, if I am negative, say that I need to be positive. Say to me, what is the solution? Don't talk to me and say to me, this is good. You only can say this before that is something going wrong. Yeah, you understand what I mean? Yeah, so it's important that you have to find your 5 stars who will lift you up. That so you go on where you normally would stop. Because you will become like the 5 people where you spend the most of the time with. So who are the 5 person who you spend the most time with? Are this little chicken or these birds? Yeah, I like to speak to people that I think, whoa, I can learn from them. Whoa, they are further than me. I can grow. It scares me a little bit when I see them. So then I can grow. If I speak with the people who have the same as me or less than me, I'm talking, don't understand me wrong. I have friends in every level. I really love them. Yeah. So don't understand me wrong. But it's important that you have people to lift you up. One thing, and I always say it to Nouri. Nouri always says to us, the biggest thing that we can be for our orga, or what I can be for you, he told me in the past, is be an example. And Nouri was always before me. Yeah, it was never a competition, but he was always before me. He leaded, he showed the way. Yeah, so it means Nouri was one of my 5 stars. He was one of the 5 stars that I said, okay, if he can do it, I can do it. Yeah, so find your 5 stars. You have one, that is Nouri. You have your upline, you have your orga, that is your 2nd star. But find also 3 stars that you can speak immediately with, that you know if they text them now, there's somebody who can answer you. Yeah, because you need to have positive people who lift you up. That is so important when you want to become successful in our business. So, and then the other thing that is important is to make time. Make time, because I know in the beginning when you work or when you have your business, then it's not always it's not always easy. Yeah? But you see, chance and change, that is one letter difference. Yeah. So if you want that this is a chance for you, then you have to change some things. And if you now have a lot of time on Netflix, for example, yeah, nothing wrong with Netflix. Yeah, nothing wrong. But if you now have a lot of time on Netflix, or you have a lot of time making party, nothing wrong with party. I also like to party. Yeah, but you have to find time to do the business. So in your agenda, I would really suggest you, in the beginning, I really helped me to really took, in the beginning, I thought, how am I going to do all this? I work full time. I'm also a woman. I have to do the housekeeping here. I didn't have anybody in the beginning because I didn't have the money that somebody could do it for me. Now I have people who do this 2 times a week, but in the beginning, I didn't have this. So it means that when you want to have the results of it, then you have to make time so that you will see that the success will come. Okay, so now some practical things. So it's important that you have to do some things that will give you the results. And I call it an action plan. And one of the things is important to make every day and that is contacts. Every day, make contacts, make appointments, and do your social media. We are in 2021, and it means it's important to be online. Even if you're not saying, yeah, but I want to work offline. Listen, I started offline, yeah, and offline I keep doing because I love offline, and I am an offline person, but online is important. Remember Kodak, yeah, Kodak said, yeah, but it's good what we're doing, yeah, and after a few years they were broke. It was finished. And it's the same in our business. Before you had a visit card, now you have social media. So it's important to be online. Make a contacts. You can make contacts everywhere. You can make contacts everywhere where you are coming, and that is offline. But make contacts online. Where you make your contact, it doesn't matter. It's important that you make them. That is the most important. Then the business presentations and your products. Show them your business presentation daily, yeah, and that is important. Don't do it when you feel like it. Do it when it's necessary, and when it's necessary, it's daily. And it's the same with your products. And then the duplication. You see, this is not a hard business. It's just a matter of doing. Yeah, making contacts, making appointments, do your social media. If you do this on a daily basis and you do every day at least one business presentation, then the results will come. And maybe now people will say, yeah, but I have a lot of no. Yeah, that's true. But the more no you will get, the more yes you will get. And the more that you get no, the better you will get, and the more yes that you will have. I'm going to give you also here an example. In the beginning, I had maybe 1 at 6, 1 at 7 that I sign in. Now 1 at 3 I sign in. Sometimes 1 at 2 I sign in. So when you do enough business presentation, then you get the results. In the beginning, there are also people who say, yeah, but I have already 10 nows. Yeah, I said, but you don't have to count what you have now. You have to count on a total year. You have to count. Yeah. So make sure that you do every day what you need to do for your business. And yeah, that is making contacts, make appointments, do your social media, do your business presentations, and then do the duplication. Yeah, that is important, because the most and the first person that you need to lead is you. How can you duplicate when you are not doing this? How can you have passive income? How can you gonna become orga leader or bronze or silver if you don't know how to make contacts, if you don't know how to do your social media, if you don't know how to do your business presentation? You have to do it so much that it's your second nature. And when you have this, then it will be easier to duplicate in your orga, in your teams. It will be easier, because you know, with all the problems that people will have, if somebody says in your team or in your orga, I had 10 no's and I still don't have any partners, then you can say, hey, I had the same, and I did this and this. And that is important. You need to have the experience. When you have the experience, then you can duplicate. Yeah. So you have to become stronger. In English, they say personal development. Yeah. And if it's a woman or a man, it doesn't care, but you need to become stronger. And the thing of becoming stronger is that you're gonna feel fear. So you need to feel the fear and do it anyway. So it means you will, I remember the first times when I go online. Yeah, I started everything to do offline. And the first time I went online, I thought, whoa, yeah, this is really scary. But the thing is, when you want to grow, yeah, then you need to do this every day. And after 90 days, something starts to feel normal. Yeah. So if you have now fear of something, do it anyway. And I would suggest to do you something that 5 minutes every day. If you are scared and you think 5 minutes, I'm going to do it anyway, then you will see that you will grow every day a little bit more. So that's the thing about becoming stronger. It's doing the things that you need to do. And we talked about it, what you needed to do. But becoming stronger is doing the things where you're scared of, the things that you thought you couldn't do. That is the thing that's make you stronger. When it's difficult and you start to do it, then you will see that that is the biggest lesson that you will get, will have. Some people, when they do LR or starts to do LR, they think that success is only for a limited group of people. Yeah. And I heard after the meeting yesterday, a lot of people said to me, Monica, after your presentation, I really had to believe that everybody can do this. And that was for me the biggest compliment I could get, because everybody here in the meeting can be vice president, can be president, can be star president. Everybody can be this. Look at me, yeah. It's not that I'm, yeah, Miss Beauty, yes, I'm a normal woman. I'm even not skinny. I am a bit round. I'm not long. I'm small. Yes, it's not that you say I'm the perfect woman. I'm not superwoman. Totally not. Yeah. Look at Nuri. He's big. He's a man, and he's not round. He's a little bit smaller. I always give the same. Always the same, but I mean, everybody can do this. Yeah, look at Dirk. He has glasses. He's a little bit gray. Yeah, everybody can do
Monica.
this everybody can do this business, and that is the nice thing about it. Yeah, so believe in yourself. That is important. The only difference with these people that you maybe now are looking up and you say, whoa, they are a really big example for me, that are only the people who go more through the dirt. And what is dirt? The dirt is that you will have maybe a lot of no's. You will have people who start and quit immediately. Or you will have people who were 14%, 16%, maybe even 21% who quit. Yeah, that is dirt. Maybe things in your family, yeah, that you say, whoa, that is really hard, and now I have to do a layer next to it. Yeah, that is dirt. And the only thing is, with people who are now really successful, they are not superwoman, they are not superman. The only thing is they went a lot through dirt, and not only in, but even through. Yeah. And the nice thing is, if you remember, if you go in the garden and you're gonna plant a tree, where is a tree growing the best? Into dirt. You put extra dirt on the tree, and you know what I mean with dirt. Yeah, you understand what I mean. You put dirt in it because it will grow the best. And that is the same in our business. You have to go to all the things that are hard, but on the end, you will say, okay, I became stronger. I know when the dirt again is coming, how to handle it. And now I go very fast through the dirt. It was even put and I was back out, and I don't have any dirt anymore. I'm washing, it's away. But you have to go in. You can't only look at the nice things. When you see now what we earn, if you see now our cars, if you see now the travelings, if you see now the year bonuses, everybody is saying the lifestyle, the freedom, I want this. If you want this, you need to go through it. That's the only thing. And if you're really ready, if you really make the decision, and that is what I said before, it's not only saying, I want it. No, you really need to make the decision and go on even when it's hard. Go into the dirt and say, I'm ready for you, and I don't stop till I'm ready. So when you want to grow on every level on the career where you are now, you will see that every step that you will make, every level has this devil. So it's not if you have one time the dirt that it will stop. Yeah, when you in the first moments, it's hard, it's dirt because you need to learn. Then you are junior, maybe junior team leader. I don't know here what all the titles are, but now you are junior team leader. Then it's hard because you have people on your team. Yeah, and then it's not only you know now that not everybody says yes, and you know that now how to handle this because you already learned, you become stronger. But now you're going to have other things, other dirt, and that will be people in your orga or in your team. Yeah. So every level has his devil, but every level has also his fun and his growth. Yeah. It's not only that it will be hard, but there will all be a lot of learning. It will be also a lot of growing, but it's just important that you know and that you need to go through it. And then when you are on this level, you will always see that you will be on the next step. I remember when I was gold orga leader and I wanted to go for platinum and vice president, I cried a lot. I yelled. I was, I was really frustrated sometimes. Yeah, but I knew. I said to Nuri, listen, if I have platinum, if I have vice, I have so much earned because I really fight for it. I know that a lot of people would have quit, but that is the wrongest thing that you can do on every level. If you're junior manager or junior team leader, you always need to go on. You have to have your goals and keep focusing on your goals. And who will help you? I want that you meet my new friend. You want to meet her? I really love her. Yeah. And my friend calls Rita. Yeah. Rita, she will help you through all the progress. And Rita means recruiting is the answer. If you have maybe that you say, I don't have enough results, I don't get enough yes, recruiting is the answer. Rita, yeah. If you say, I'm frustrated, I'm not growing, then think about Rita. Recruiting is the answer. If you say, I'm on a plateau, I'm not growing, yeah, then think about Rita. Yeah, recruiting is the answer. The much more that you're going to recruit, the more people that you're going to sponsor, the less that you will have problems. Yeah. If your bonus is not big enough, then think about Rita. Recruiting is the answer. If you're not happy with the results in your team, think about Rita. Recruiting is the answer. Is there not enough positivity or dynamic in your team? Think about Rita. Rita will help you. Recruiting is the answer. And I can go on, I can go on. And that was something that I needed also to learn. In the beginning, I thought, and maybe there are here some junior managers, junior team leaders, and even maybe higher, that they think and they look to their team. How you can grow and you can become strong is making every month first lines, every month, at least 5, month after month after month. And if you put every month 5 new lines, at least, you will grow. And if you want to grow fast, you need to have more than 5 every month. The more people that you will have in your team, there will become momentum. Because when you have a few people who are really motivated, they motivate each other. They say, hey, now I have this and I also want to have this. And they all go on. Success makes success. So if you have now one of these things that you say, I have not the results that I want, the only thing that you need to do is recruiting. Make sure that you talk to enough people so that they can ask you, what are you doing? How can I do this? Yeah, and show them the way, show them the plan. That is the most important thing. Be an example for your team. If you look at a waterfall, then you look from upstairs till downstairs. And you are in your business a waterfall. And the person who is standing there, that are the persons who are watching you, the people that you even don't know. I have people again today, yeah, I really show you, because I'm not a talker, I'm a doer, yeah. This morning again, I had people who says to me, I still have to sign in, people who give me on and they say, I want to start. I didn't even have a business presentation. It was what I showed on YouTube, on Facebook, on Instagram. Yeah, and they want to start with the business. So it's really important. The people are watching you and you need to do it every day. So then the people will start to talk to you and say, what you are doing, I also want. And then they start to work with you together. So watch to yourself, be honest to yourself. How does people see you? How do they watch to you? What do they see when they look at you? Yeah. So do you show what you are doing? That is important. Are you showing to your people with your team, but also does people see that you are doing this serious? Does people see that you are working on your business? The same with continuity. It means doing the things every day, not when you feel like doing it, but doing it because you need to do it, even if you're tired, even if you think, I don't want to do it. And I know when I talk about these things, some people get angry of this. I know, but it's the truth. That is important. If you want to have success, you need to do it every day. So positivity, and not only when you have success, and not only when everything is going very good, but also when it's not going good. Yeah, are you showing that you can be positive? Can you be positive in a negative situation? Yeah, can you let you see it to other people? And do you continue where others stop? Do you go on? Do you show this to other people? Do you show people that you have fun, that you like what you do, what you are doing here with the company? Yeah. So that are the things that are important, and yeah, that will show you success. And then the last thing I want to share with you is never stop learning. Yeah, it's important that you keep going. The biggest leaders in our company, but also in all totally network marketing, they never stop learning. You have to become better and better and better. I remember that one of the things that Nuri said in our recognition is, Monica is not that she is perfectionist, but she always wants to update. And that is important. I always am scared that I become Kodak. Yeah, I never want to be Kodak. I want to be the best, my best, not the best for somebody else, but I want to be the best. So you need to learn, and you need to do the things that is necessary to grow. Yeah, so keep learning, go to every meeting, enjoy the progress while you are while you are working to your goals and to your titles. And yeah, you will see afterwards, when you get where you want, that you will see that the way to your goal, that was the nicest lesson. Even it was hard at that time, it will be the nicest lesson afterwards. I became another person through LR. Yeah, and I don't talk about financially, because that is also, of course, but also the person that I became through LR. All the lessons I learned about business, but also about people. Yeah, it was really, it is really a nice progress. And I really hope for you all that you go through, that you are really want to go to the dirt, and that you say, I'm ready for next level. So yeah, I think I'm still in time, and I know it's not so easy with the language. It's the same for me, because I can talk in my mother language, and normally I can say words that I don't find always in English. But maybe it's also now the time, if you have questions for me, feel free to do so. I'm happy to answer your questions. I see somebody here in the chat. I will maybe read it. I see here, yeah, I see here somebody who asked me, what if you don't have money at all? Yeah, like I said, when I started, I didn't have any money at all, really no money. I have guilt. It was red on the end, yeah, but that was maybe the best thing for me, and maybe this is also the best thing for you now. I hope that you have inspiration about my presentation. When you don't have the money, then yeah, maybe it's not sexy what I'm going to say now, but really work your ass off. Yeah, take your products. They are really great products. I don't have to convince you, hopefully, from that. When you are using the products, I'm 100% sure that yeah, that you will find them great. Well, let them try to everybody. Yeah, let them try and say, hey, I have great products. Show them. Yeah, and invite some people at your home and let them try the products. And immediately talk about the business. That's what I did with the person who visited me, my friend at that time that I lost. But that I said, hey, this is what I'm doing, even if I didn't have all the knowledge. Yeah, so you really can go out of it. Yeah, please take the chance and talk. If you say, and maybe this is also a good for everybody, and if that is what it's really hard to understand, but this is magic if you understand. And that is Rita, really. If you say, I don't have money, then you need to speak even more to people. You need to do more lives. You need to speak more about your products. And when you do more of everything, you will have more on your bank account. And that is for everybody the same. Yeah. When I see my first month, my visa, I paid on the end of the month, everything was paid back, and I had extra cash in the pocket. So let it be a motivation and go live. Even today, go live. Talk about why you are so, yeah, enthusiastic about your company. Talk about it. Like I see in Orga Belarbi, you do every week, you do business presentations. Please take every week 5-10 people who listen. How hard can it be to let people listen? They are not, it's not that they are in jail, that they need to do something. It's just listening. That's it. So let them listen. That is so important. I really hope that I can inspire you with this, and that this will help you.
Thank you, Monica, for the answer. Another question from Anya is, how do you do cold contacts on the street?
Yeah, I'm going to be very honest. I'm not. Nouri is the contact machine, cold contacts. Yeah, if you want to see cold contacts, we were in Zeeland last week, and we said there is the machine is again on the way. Yeah, when somebody sees somebody who's 18 years, yeah, and is in good shape, then he talks to the person. So the best person to ask is Nouri, but of course I'm doing this. But I always say, I'm not like Nouri who talks straight to everybody. I always do a little bit like a relationship. I'm warming up. You understand what I mean? Yeah, I must do a little bit conversation with somebody. So I have now, for example, this week, a business presentation. We went to I don't know if you have this in Germany, Burger King. It's not healthy. I know. Yeah. But we went to Burger King and there was somebody who was standing on the wall, on the door. Yeah. And she was smoking a cigarette. Yeah, that's also not healthy. But she was on the smartphone. But she was a nice looking girl. So I just asked her, I said, hey, can I ask you something? My car was standing on the parking way. I said, you see this? This is my car. I say, I saw you on your smartphone, and I'm also working on a company who's doing in health and beauty products. And I see you here working on your smartphone, and this is what my job is. Yeah. Are you interested to hear about how this is working? And I asked to connect on Facebook. I said, are you on Facebook? And she said, yes. I said, is it okay that we connect? And she said, yes, okay. And she asked to me in the weekend, she said, you contact me on Burger King, but at that time I was not ready. But now I want to know more. And that happened this weekend. So this is what I do. Yeah, like I say, Nouri is a machine. Yeah, and I'm a diesel in cold contacts. Okay, are there even other questions? I see here somebody asking, do I make appointments with products or with business? I do business. My number one is business. Yeah. When products, I need to take a shower and I need to do, because yeah, that is part of our business. But when you see on my Facebook or on my Instagram, I will show a product, but not daily. I'm talking every day about the solution I have for people. That is how I make contacts. Yeah, because yeah, that is my way. I don't say that you can't do it with products. I have people in my orga who do it with products, but my number one is the business. Then I think I'm finished for today. Noureddin, thank you for the invitation. And yeah, I hope that there are some inspiration for some people to make the next level. And I hope that yeah, I also can send you all yeah, my congratulations for your next level. Yeah, that you can achieve your goals. Thank you very much, Nouri, for your invitation.
Hey,
yes.
I'm back.
Finally. It was so strange, I couldn't hear you.
Yes. Hey, Monica.
Yeah.
Hey, geil. I was, yeah. I'm proud, really.
But Nouri, I must be honest, this was so hard in English.
Yeah. I believe it. I believe it. Can you close the PowerPoint so
yeah,
we see you at the end in full size, because the recording it will be small, so people will see you in big. Monica, first of all, I'm gonna finish in English. Dirk, thank you for the support. I hope everybody understood, even in English or in German. Für alle, die auf Deutsch zugehört haben, ich habe mein Bestes gegeben, möglichst das 1:1 wiederzugeben. Yeah, Monika, I'm proud because I can confirm I know which person you were when you were starting as small OL, we're gonna say, ja, als kleine Orgaleiterin with 25-30.000 points. That was,
say it in German. I understand German,
okay.
then everybody
Also,
understands.
ich kann mich erinnern, wie gesagt, als wir angefangen haben, in Belgien richtig Gas zu geben, also mit richtig viel Power, jede Woche alle zusammen, mit Akademie und volles Programm, habe ich die Truppen, sage ich mal so, zusammengeholt und wir haben richtig zusammen gekämpft. Wir sind zusammen durch den Dreck, ja, durch den Dirt gegangen. Da war sie eben halt genau in dieser Phase und ich habe das miterlebt, diese Entscheidung zu treffen. Das sind wirklich die Dinge, die sie gemacht hat. Entscheidungen zu treffen, harte Entscheidungen zu treffen, auch schwierige Momente zu durchleben mit wenig Geld und einem absoluten Fokus. Ich kann mich da erinnern, auch gerade die Entscheidung Hauptberuflichkeit, ja, weil sie brauchte Zeit, um aufzubauen. Sie hat also zu einem Zeitpunkt ihren Job gekündigt, wo sie es eigentlich sich finanziell noch nicht leisten konnte. Sie trotzdem gemacht. Und diese Entschlossenheit, diese Disziplin, dieses Wort habe ich, das benutze ich jetzt mal, diese Disziplin, die du entwickelt hast und diese persönliche Entwicklung, diese vielen, vielen Enttäuschungen auch, die du erlebt hast, in jeder Stufe, die hast du weggesteckt und du hast dich nicht unterkriegen lassen, du hast weitergemacht. Also du bist wirklich für mich eine würdige Vizepräsidentin.
Thank you very much.
Und das hast du dir verdient. Und ich glaube, die Leute, es kam rüber, bei mir kam es rüber, ich glaube, die Partner haben es verstanden. Also natürlich nicht böse sein, auch die Fragen, die gerade kamen, wie genau spricht man Leute an. Ihr könnt euch sicher sein, ich habe mit Monika über Jahre zusammen Meetings gemacht. Sie macht kein Hokuspokus. Ja? Das ist das Gleiche, was ich auch schule, ja, was wir schulen, Kontakte, Terminabsprache mit den goldenen Regeln und so weiter. Sie hat da keine anderen Mittel zur Verfügung. Sie ist nur sehr aktiv und hat jetzt auch zum Weiß, das kann sie selber nicht sagen, sie hatte schon fast 10-21%, also 9 plus fetten Restumsatz in 2016, ja, 2016. Und da hätte man sagen können, Mensch, sie ist ja schon fast Platin. Und dann kam richtig scheiß Jahr, ja, oder sogar 1,5, wo es stagniert ist, ja, wo man auch Leute verloren hat. Also sie kennt das alles. Und dann hat sie nochmal angepackt und nochmal neu aufgebaut. Und das wird sie jetzt auch wieder machen, das weiß ich. Aber das ist für mich die persönliche Entwicklung. Und ich habe es in die WhatsApp reingeschrieben. Da sind jetzt, wenn ich den Jahresbonus und den Bonus rechne, locker über 20.000 Euro im Monat da und Perspektive auf noch viel mehr. Also es hat sich gelohnt und du hast immer dran geglaubt. Das war wichtig. Und es war teilweise, ich kann mich erinnern, sehr, sehr schwere Momente, auch was du gesagt hast mit privat, ja, privat, trotz privater schlechter Situation. Wir haben ja auch ein paar dabei, die kenne ich ja alle, die haben auch schon private Schicksalsschläge erlebt, du auch, ja. Und das weiß ich und Hut ab, trotzdem, dass du immer deine Leistung bringst.
Yeah, that is important. And yeah, like I said, I can really talk about a book about all the things that happened. I remember that one day that Nuri, just to give you another example, that Nuri said, but you need to be in Grobbendonk. And that has really happened. I had to choose if I go now to Grobbendonk and go, you say Spritz in Germany, I think, Sprit. You take that, then I don't have food. And that was my choice at that moment. And I choose to go to Grobbendonk. And then is the most important thing that I ask to a lot of people. If they say, yeah, but it's easy for you. Yeah, you know how to do it. I said, but you don't know the shit that I had to go through to come where I am now. So
Yeah.
you always have to make the decision, even in hard times. And what I also did often was, I always ask the question to myself, if I take this decision now, is it going to bring me further to my goal? Is it bringing me my goal, or am I going away from my goal? And yeah, and making these decisions is not always easy, but they need to make to go to the next level. And also when I quit my job, it was the same. When I remember we were building this house here, and
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, I see Tony here in how you say it, in the cave?
Im Keller.
In the Keller, yeah.
Ja.
Yeah.
Der war gerade der Keller gebaut.
Yeah. And he said and I said to him, I went here and I said to him, I'm gonna quit my job. And he said, huh? What are you doing? I said, yeah. I said, yeah, I want to go further. I want to grow. And he said, yeah, but we need the money.
Aber wir brauchen das Geld.
I said, but I need time. Otherwise, we don't have money. And he let me go. And that is every time when there was pressure, boom, I went up.
Ja, aber das ist, wie gesagt, das ist deine Stärke und die muss jeder entwickeln. Jeder ist auf einem anderen Level. Es braucht seine Zeit, um so stark zu werden. Monika, dein Referat war 1A. Wir brauchen dem nichts mehr hinzuzufügen. Das war on the point. Vielen Dank. Ich hoffe, wir sehen uns alle bald wieder. Also ich sage, normalerweise benutze ich das Wort hoffe nicht, aber ich kann es nicht 100%ig beeinflussen wegen der Corona-Geschichte. Also Come Together, das ist so ein Event, einige von euch kennen Come Together gar nicht. Das ist einmal im Jahr, machen wir so einen eigenen Abschlussball in der Gesamtorga. Natürlich hat jeder Top-OL auch noch seine eigenen Veranstaltungen, aber ich mache einmal im Jahr international diese Gala, diesen Jahresabschlussball, das heißt Come Together. Und normalerweise muss man sich mindestens als Junior-Teamleiter qualifizieren und dann sehen wir uns alle dort und dann werdet ihr Monika hoffentlich auch treffen. Ich hoffe, dass das dieses Jahr stattfinden kann und dann gemeinsam, da könnt ihr gerne zu Monika, es kann auch ein Ziel sein, zu sagen, ich möchte dich treffen, um dir zu sagen, dein Referat hat mich weitergebracht.
Da hoffe ich.
Ja?
Ja, that would be nice.
Ich glaube, wir sind durch. Fragen habe ich jetzt nicht mehr gesehen. Wir haben durchgezogen, keine Pause gemacht. Das war so abgesprochen, deswegen können wir auch eher aufhören. Monika.
Nuri.
Vielen Dank.
Yeah, with pleasure. And I hope to see you all soon.
Yes, of course.
Danke, Monika.
Bye, bye.
Bye, bye. Viel Erfolg und wir sehen uns Sonntag beim Future Day.
Bye, bye.
Tschüss.